I've recently come across an article where Valve wants to use a VRS system, which is called Valve Regional Standings, to help them make the playing field a lot easier for players in Counter-Strike, especially teams based on their performance provide a fair, transparent way to determine invitations to tournaments. So that includes Tier 1 and Tier 2 teams. And in the article, it also states why that system is not really going to work well or be effective. So let me get right into it. Hey guys, if you guys haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button and subscribe. If you want more of the doo-doos, I can bring you the boo-boos. Though, guys, seriously, hit that like button and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And if you have, you're awesome. The VRS, Valve Regional Standings. The system is a ranking system developed by Valve Corporation for Counter-Strike. It's designed to provide a more accurate and fair way to rank teams and determine invitations to tournaments. Here's a simplified flow and overview of the VRS and how it works. Teams earn points based on their performance in tournaments and matches. Points are calculated using a complex formula that takes into account factors like bounty offered, prize pool money, bounty collected, prize pool money won, opponent network, strengths of opponents, LAN wins, LANs and offline tournaments. Teams are ranked based on their total points, with the top ranking teams receiving invitations to tournaments. The VRS system is updated regularly to reflect changes in team performance and rankings. The VRS system aims to provide a more accurate presentation of team strengths and performance. A reduced bias and favoritism in tournament invitation creates a more competitive and dynamic scene. Though, however, in the article that I'm sharing with you, it's saying that the VRS system has a lot of flaws and is criticized, which Valve is working to address, which used to rank Counter-Strike teams and determine invitations to tournaments. Here's the summary. Key points. VRS formula. The article breaks down the complex formula used to calculate the VRS points, which takes into account factors like bounty offered, bounty collected, opponent network, and LAN wins. The problem with open qualifiers. The open qualifiers are plagued with issues like cheating, mismanagement, and a lack of resources, making it difficult for tier 2 teams to compete fairly. Impact on new rosters. The VRS system penalizes new rosters, making it a challenge while making it challenging for them to gain traction and receive invitations to Tier 1 tournaments. LAN wins criteria. The article suggests that LAN wins criteria may need a revision, and it doesn't account for quality of opponents and events. Prize pool money as driving force. The article argues that using prize money as a primary metric for a ranking team can lead to flawed outcomes. The economic viability for Tier 2 orgs. Tier 2 organizations struggle to maintain economic viability due to high costs of competing and the lack of prize money in open qualifiers. The broken ladder to the top. The article suggests that the current system creates a broken ladder to the top, making it difficult for teams to climb the ranks and reach Tier 1 status. Here is a conclusion. The article concludes that while the VRS system has potential, its flaws need to be addressed to create more equipable and sustainability in the Counter-Strike ecosystem. Valve should focus on improving Tier 2 tournaments and addressing the economy viability concerns of the Tier 2 organizations. Otherwise, you'll be having pros leave the scenes. And this is what we don't want in Counter-Strike, especially down the line, and this could be a problem if not addressed. Well, my thoughts on this, on the VRS system. Let me give you the positive things about the VRS system. Transparent rankings, data-driven approach, prominent regional competition. The not so good things about the VRS system that I could see is a complex formula, favors top teams, and doesn't consider external factors like, example, team dynamics and player injury. So there is a room for improvement. Simplifying the formula and considering external factors support the Tier 2 teams better as well. So overall, the VRS system is a step in the right direction towards creating more of a transparent and data-driven ranking system for Counter-Strike. However, there is still a room for improvement to address the concerns and limitations. Though, on a serious note, guys, leave your comments and thoughts at the bottom of this video and let me know what you guys think about that. But what do you guys think in the comments below?